Zachariah, you have to get them to talk, to introduce them. They're all from the revzech program at Rutgers.
Okay.
Okay, because I have to do this.
This week here I'm at Crossroad Theatre. Of course you always find some joy here. How was the show?
The show was amazing. It was so full of liveliness. It was amazing, so full of energy. I love being here.
And who are you?
I'm Chantal.
Chantal.
Yes.
And you were actually in the show?
I wish I was in the show.
Oh, you just basically?
Yeah, I was, helping around volunteering today.
Oh, okay. And so, is this your first experience at Crossroad?
No, it isn't. This is actually about my third time here, and I love it. It's amazing. There's so much culture, and it feels so much like home when you come here. It's always so warm and welcoming.
Okay. This was here on YouTube. We were here last week, tape and YouTube. So, what was your overall view of it?
My view of the show, I think it's a wonderful family experience. If families really want to enjoy the holidays and show their children what the holidays are about, this is the main place to bring them. Like Scrooge, they're so overdone. This is something fresh, something that you don't know what's going to happen. And the songs you can always relate to.
Sure, it's more like a new one.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So, all right. What was your experience tonight at Crossroad?
Hello, I'm Revzech. Well, being at Crossroads is really fun because you get to see all the culture that's enacted in different movies. I like culture, not like world experience. It's really good.
So you enjoyed the show?
Yeah.
And what was the gist of the show?
Well, the gist of the show is basically being around good people, good vibes, good times, enjoying yourself.
And introduce yourself again?
I'm Robert Cabrera.
Did you guys like his show? Yeah. Okay, can you come over here, please? Everybody over here, we're just going to count to 3. We're going to
We love this show.
We love this show!
Yes.
Did you enjoy the show? What was the part of the show that you liked?
I like it.
What about when the kids came in with the hats?
Yeah, they were cute. I was expecting that. They were cute. Are they really high school students?
I really don't know. I was in the last week and so as soon as I could line up here, I didn't know. I thought they were actually going to be coming with fathers actually to sit down and enjoy themselves. And then I saw them go towards the stage. All right. You recommend this Crossroad Theatre to somebody?
Zachariah, let's just get a few. Okay, what is it about? What is it about the show that makes you want to go? Tell everybody.
It just is absolutely just different. It brings an energy that is international. That's
You like the high energy?
I love the high energy.
Okay.
And the involvement of the audience.
Yeah, they
It
were
was
very-
great.
very-
Starting off my holiday well. Oh yeah, I know.
I'm just going to ask everybody that's watching to go to www.crossroadstheatrecompany.org and see for yourself. It's extraordinary. But I think everything's extraordinary.
What is going to be listening for next year? Because we're at the end of the year, another week.
So we can't let you know yet because we have to sign contracts and confirm that people will leave, but I'll tell you what's coming next. In February, we opened with the virtual virtuoso guitar player, harmonica player, storyteller, world traveler, Mr. Guy Davis. And if that name doesn't ring a bell, think Ruby D and Ossie Davis. In Bed with the Blues, The Adventures of Fishing Waters. So please come and join us in February. And again, check us out on www.Crossroad Theatre Company. Happy holidays.
All right. Cheerio.
Partnership, come on, tighten up. You don't have any hats on. Can we get some hats?
Merry Christmas. Last week, you were the guys that marched in. Were you the guys that came through the door? In the back door?
We all come through the door at one point, I think.
Last
Yeah.
week. And I had the camera over here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're not that group. Okay. That did the same, basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk about the show.
Okay. So, we go to the VOTEC, Somerset County. Yep. Somerset County. And, well, our theater was under construction. Usually every year we have our own show, but they were renovating our theater this year, so we were kind of bummed that we weren't going to have our own show. But then
Joe Mancuso, who is friends with Marshall, is the producer. See you later. Yes. And he said, well, I have a great idea. Our theater is under construction, and you guys could have fun with students.
You could collaborate with the adult cast
Okay.
and add to the professional cast of the Holiday Jubilee. Right. So we would have people of all ages in the show. Yeah, I mean,
But we're not seeing you guys actually marching. It's a group of you, right?
yeah.
All right. It's
There's
just,
16 of us.
Right. The energy is just so up there. So, do you guys plan to make a career in theater?
Yes, I'm actually in the process of applying to colleges for right now, and I'm booking my auditions and everything.
Oh, okay. So this is like a help.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope that this is your last show. And keep the good work on.
Thank you. Thank you.
This will be on.
Jumping.
Yeah, all right.
Good job.
Keep it jumping.
Bye. Thank you.
Congrats again. Good luck on your next.
Hi, my name is Noah Corey, and I currently work as a marketing associate in public relations director.
Is this your first season?
No, it's actually my second season. I started about a year and a half ago here.
Bye, everybody.
So what do you think about this show? And why should people subscribe to Crossroad?
What do I think about this show? I think that I have never before seen a holiday show that embraces so many cultures
Okay.
in one production. Sometimes traditions say we see Christmas and Hanukkah
Sure.
and Kwanzaa, but when have you ever heard of Diwali or Ipala in one production? And there's a lot of music and dancing. It's a really fun time for the family.
It seems to be a high energy show because every now and then people take a walk and see everybody dancing, this, that, and the other. And the young lady that was stuck in the airport and she wanted to sing and things like that. And stuff, So, do you plan to make a career in
I mean, right now I'm working here, and then on the side I study as an actor, and I've done some actress, and I've done a couple small assistant directing projects. One of them most recently was here. I assisted the director, and I did the dramaturgy for Raising the Sun last April. I'm trying to keep an open, sort of blank page as much as possible. I want to go for acting and directing, but I think producing, I've learned that producing is something really special because you think about the larger picture. It's not just as a director, you have a lot of control with your vision for a specific show, but then you think of a whole set of programming. How are we going to feed and nourish our audiences with not just one show, but a whole season and season after season after season? And coming to answer your question of why should people subscribe to Crossroads? At Crossroads Theatre, you get a sense of the soul of our community.
Sure.
That other places, you get that in bits and pieces.
Sure.
Crossroads makes everyone's welcome. Everyone connect with their roots.
Sure.
And even if it's not, even if you see a show here and it's not necessarily representative of your culture, you can see yourself in those persons, in that
very
person's
important,
shoes.
yes.
We all face the same struggles.
Yes, yes.
And I think here, I mean, for some of the shows that I've seen done, A Raisin in the Sun, and even in those moments in Ain't Miss Behemoth, it's a beautiful, upbeat show. But in those moments, say in Black and Blue, you get to see those very fine moments where you really see the intricacies of the experience of people in this country. And I think everybody can relate to that. And then you get a window into other people's culture.
You know, I guess it kind of reminds me of when I went to see the movie The Help. And I saw that right there. You see many cultures there. 'Cause everyone felt something about that movie The Help. And I guess that's what we're saying here. That is that whole thing. It might not be you, but you can feel somewhere that story brings within you.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I'm so glad that we had a chance to talk because we think that we're all so different.
That's the problem.
We think that we're all so different, and we all need the same things. We need regard, and we need to feel safe. And the way to do that is actually to understand or be exposed to other people's stories, because it's not always all about us. But you know, when you first interviewed us, we talked about the founding of Crossroad Theatre Company, and it was founded for the accurate and positive portrayal of African American life and culture across the world. So therefore, that doesn't mean that we only per se do plays only about African American people, but the plays that we do show an aspect of the life of Black people.
Well, I think
this is a good conversation.
I think that what she said was true. That you feel a bit in a piece of the story. The character really don't matter. You feel it inside. That there may be a different shade or whatever the case may be, but the story is a story. We all felt the same thing when we went to see Brunswick NJ.
Yeah.
There were many people there that could really relate to that. So of course, like everything else, a lot of people just took it just for themselves. Because we have that selfish motive. It's just me. No, it's not just you.
It's kind of like the aha moment. I remember when Linda Nieves Powell, who was a playwright, she wrote a play called Yo Soy Latina. And there were 7 different women from different cultures that speak Spanish.
Okay.
And we made the assumption, because people speak Spanish, that they all embrace each other.
Sure.
And this is just absolutely not true. So I guess Crossroads is
bring
uncovering
everybody.
authenticity amongst people of color, and therefore, this is mine.
Bringing the tribes
And mine is a junior house ambassador. So we were just talking briefly about how Crossroads has inspired her. People say, oh, it's just a theater. I'm able to be in a theater. Actually, be inspired by the songs and music and playing.
Let me say this. I'm going to ask the question that you asked. So many people see a theater and they say, not because it's Crossroads, not because there's other theaters in this town or wherever, but they don't feel that they can connect. They feel that the theater life is more a bougie type thing. You still have that stigma. I was in a theater in New York. Many years ago. And I heard some people behind me say, I wonder how you get to sit in those box seats over there. And I'm just thinking, by the ticket. But people still have that magic thing about the theater. They think that when you're into the theater, you go to the theater, you're a certain breed. You're not just an everyday person. I think that has hurt the theater for many years.